The 4th of July has come and gone. The fireworks, the barbecues, and of course, the hot dogs. And if you caught any of the Nathan's famous hot dog eating contest, you know just how many hot dogs we're talking about. In Joy Chestnut's case, it was 70 and a half in 10 minutes. And it got us wondering, what does that much food do to your body? Is it just impressive, or is it actually kind of risky? Earlier, I sat down with Dr. Abhishek Raut, medical director at Appletree Medical Group, to discuss the world of competitive eating. And to start, we unpacked how professional eaters train their bodies for the big day.
Well, professional eaters will actually undergo quite intense physical and mental training to prepare for these competitions. And really, we're looking at these competitions that push the limits of human consumption. So there is a lot of mental preparation here. So eaters are going to focus on stress management techniques, biofeedback, or even hypnotherapy to really suppress that gag reflex and overcome anxiety during the contests. There's going to be issues with stomach expansion. So the key goal to train that is to increase stomach capacity. Oftentimes, this is done with water loading. So you drink large volumes of water to stretch the stomach over time. And then you also consume a lot of low-calorie foods like steamed vegetables or sauerkraut. That's going to simulate contest conditions without those excessive calories. Surprisingly, when we see, and contrary to Mary's stereotypes, the top eaters tend to be quite lean and fit. And why that is because there's this fat belt theory. So if you have too much fat around that area, it's actually going to restrict how much you can eat.
Dr. Raut then broke down what happens to the body during a food eating competition and if there are immediate health risks that follow.
Well, what we see in the body at that time is we're going to see rapid ingestion and coordination. So the jaw muscles in these contests, they're going to work almost like pistons, chopping down food with a mechanical precision. The tongue and throat are going to be coordinated rapidly to direct food just past the esophagus there. The stomach is also going to play a big role, normally the size of the fist, but in trained eaters that have conditioned it, you're going to see a dramatic expansion of that as well. You're going to have a lot of mental control as well. So the body's signals of I'm full, those sensors are going to be intentionally ignored during competition. So eaters can really stay focused and stay in that zone because there's also going to be a time crunch typically for these. And finally, there's a lot of efficiency and timing as well. So speed is very crucial. Top eaters are going to need to map out their meal flow. They're going to have to alternate between texture relief and hydration tactics just to make sure they can continually eat as well.
Finally, we discussed if regulations should be put in place for how many contests a professional eater can participate in to lower the health risks a person could experience.
Yeah, I think that's a very thoughtful question because we're focusing on the public health aspects, personal freedom aspects, and sport governance aspects as well. So what we do know is from a Canadian perspective, we don't really have those types of regulations. In Canada, we have the July 1st Major Rib Eating Contest. In the United States, we have Major League Eating, MLE, which does enforce some rules around contest conduct. They're going to disqualify participants for vomiting, or what we call reversal of fortune in the business there. They don't really cap participation frequency at this time. So, at some point you would have to find a healthy balance. That balance might really be to have some kind of assessment done before a contest to make sure the participant is fit and not going into any undue risks for participating in a major contest like this.